name is Kara, and welcome to my channel, Manifesting Alchemy, where I talk about manifesting and healing and becoming the best version of you. I like to share knowledge, observations, experiences that I've gained over the past 7 years where I've seen positive, consistent improvements in my life as well as in other people's lives. And I don't like to think of myself as a manifestation coach, just a friend talking to another friend, sharing helpful information where I say, give this a try, see if you can see positive improvements in your life as well. And then, like I've said before in my other videos, if something doesn't resonate with your soul and it doesn't feel like truth to you, then you don't have to take it. You just let it be and take anything that does resonate with you that you can use to help make positive improvements in your life and apply that to your situation. So today's topic is a little different. I haven't seen a manifestation video on this related to manifestation. It's one of my hobbies that I have and I'm constantly researching, and that is manifestation success in your business, whether it's a small business, a large business, or if you're a boss, you want to be the CEO of your company, or if you are self-employed. Even if you have a 9-to-5 job, all these things can apply because essentially this is a conscious manifestation. This is your story. This is something that you can apply to change the outcome of your business that you have, that you're going through. So I had a friend that has a small business and was telling me about the obstacles that they were having, especially with hiring employees, not having consistent employees that want to show up for work, also that they were spending too much money on certain things. And as I'm talking to them, I'm realizing this is just a story. This is just the story that they're saying, the state that they're in. And because it's that, and you look at it from a bigger picture, you're like, you can easily move into a new state. You can move into a situation where everything does flow really well for you, and you are having the right employees coming to work for you, and it can just completely change your story. But remember, you can't hold on to the two stories. You can't have the two states. So you can reset your story and say, I'm always attracting the right employees. I am getting the best deals on every product. People want my product, and I'm attracting the right customers, and my company is well respected by everybody in the community, or whatever your goal is, your outcome that you desire. So you can quickly move and shift to that different state. The same can be applied for a big business that you have. Say that you are running a company and you have a lot, I'm sure that can be a lot of pressure on you, and knowing how to run it successfully, and knowing how to run it successfully. And that can be a story as well. Say you're the boss of a company and you have to know, what is your story being that boss? Is it that you demand respect, or is it that people respect you because you have earned their respect, that you bring out the best in people, that you are constantly seeing their qualities that they have and amplifying that? That can be a story too. I know one of my favorite bosses that I've ever had was so good at doing his job and my job better than I could do my job, but he never made me feel bad about it. He always just brought out the best in me. It was so encouraging. And I wanted to become a better employee, a better person, a better human because of that as well. So it was just like in all areas of my life. And I really valued that. And I thought, you know what, when I'm a boss, I'm definitely going to apply the same techniques that he has taught me. So that essentially is a story, knowing that, are you bringing out the best of your employees, or do you always look at them as like they're so worthless? Or do you see the value, or are you attracting high quality, employees, people that want to help your business further? That can be it too. You can be like, I'm a magnet to amazing employees. They just constantly show up at my company wanting a job. That can be a story too. So whatever resonates with your soul, whatever it is that you need to fill that void that you didn't necessarily have before, it can easily be shifted, I truly believe, because it's a story, it's a state. When you realize that, then you're like, of course I can move into a new state and have a new story. It's important to be conscious of what it is that you desire, and to not continually apply the same old story and talk about the negative things, because you have to drop that. You can't have the two states. You have to let that go and allow that new state, that new story to happen. And keep yourself in check as well too, of where you want to go. I know myself, I have been self-employed being an actor. Even though I have an agent, I still have to promote myself. And I saw a huge shift in my life when I changed from saying, oh, I'm a struggling actor, saying, you know what, I attract high quality jobs. I attract the right people to help me further my acting career. And I did. I started meeting amazing people and I saw a huge shift. And when I said, I am an actor, instead of saying someday I'm going to be an actor when I book whatever, then that is when I felt confident in myself. And when my story changed, I saw a huge change in my life as well with booking jobs. I do have I have several jobs, and for me, that helps with my energy flow. I feel like if I have multiple sources of income, then I'm able to not be so attached to how money is flowing from one direction. I'm able to see it from multiple different angles. So for me, that's my money story, and it helps with the flow. But I also changed from saying I have to go to work to I get to go to work. So I have a job that I go to pretty regularly, and I do enjoy it. And I say I get to go to work today because I'm going to meet amazing people, because I'm going to positively impact people's lives. And it does happen. And I constantly hear amazing feedback from people saying, wow, we really enjoyed meeting you today, or along those lines. And so if you change your story, even for your 9-to-5 job, say you don't want a business or a company, that can definitely shift your reality, where you're having a better day, honestly, every day. Like I say, the everyday manifestations. Or say you have an idea and you want to grow a business for yourself as well. Right now I have another idea, which I never really thought that I would do. I thought I could pawn this idea off on somebody else. But realizing now, it's like, okay, I need to do this. I have this idea and I need to help it grow. And so I have been taking the steps towards building my own small business, and wanting it to grow into, believing that it can grow into something much bigger than that, than a small business. So because I so strongly believe that it's going to positively impact people's lives, I have this core belief that I must do this because I need to help humanity. So that is my motivation that keeps me going. But as I'm learning along my journey, did another video about mentors, because I feel like mentors are super important. I'm constantly reading books about CEOs that are successful and how their mentors have helped them, and different techniques that they have used. And for me, I really relied on my mentors. But when they said to me, Kara, I don't know if this idea is going to work out, and I believed it in my soul, I'm like, I have to try it, I have to do it. Then I learned another valuable lesson with conscious manifesting is it's okay to keep it to yourself. You don't have to go and tell everybody, I've got this idea, where you're just going around. I know it can be myself. I feel like I want other people. I'm like, oh, you like my idea? Like, come join me in helping my idea grow. But there's times too where you have to keep your mouth shut, and you have to know that you're solid in your story 100%, that when you're getting feedback from people, that it's not, like I said before, on the balance beam where you feel like you're going to fall over, that you're solid in your story, and you can just be like, okay, well, that's one observation that you have, and it doesn't impact your direction that you're going. It's just, you can look at it as just feedback and going, okay, well, that's one observation, and I'll take that to note, to be aware of that. Instead of being like, I'm going to quit my future path, that you're just like, okay, I'm aware of your observation. Another script you can have, say you want a business and you don't know what it is, you can call that in. You can say, I'm attracting the right opportunities to positively impact people's lives, to increase my income, to positively impact my community, or whatever it is that you feel is the direction that you want to go, and that you're constantly getting ideas that are high quality ideas. That could be a story as well. All these things can be related to business, helping your business grow, and knowing that your thoughts and your stories that you say have such a huge impact, and you're going to become magnetic, and you're going to attract in that path, that desire, that opportunity to help you get to where you want to go, and have an idea of where you want to go as well. It's super important. I wrote down a little note here from one of I can't remember the source exactly, but it was a CEO that had success with multiple businesses. And one of his points that he made was, you don't have to do everything yourself. You just have to make sure it gets done. And that can be part of your script too, that you're attracting high quality employees that are consistently following through with the tasks that are given. All these things can be a story, and that's why it's so important to keep it in check. What is your story? If you're not having success with your 9-to-5 job, or your small business, or being a boss, and you're having conflicts with people, what is your story, and how can you change it to positively impact and improve your life as well as other people's? Sorry, I'm going over my notes. I like to do one and that's it with my videos. Otherwise, I feel like I don't want to continually doing videos. But I do like to share information that I feel is helpful because I want to help your life as well. And this was a note that I made this week when I was feeling like with my small business, I'm like, man, I don't know. I'm getting that downward spiral. But then I realized I wasn't solid in my story. I wasn't trusting that I was able to get what I wanted. Like I say with the conscious manifestations, I have an idea and I say, is this physically possible? Can this happen? It doesn't matter how it happens. It's like, is this possible? Is the outcome possible? And if I say, yes, it is physically possible, then for me, the how it comes doesn't matter. It's just knowing that it's possible, and then is it going to positively impact my life is another question I have to ask myself. And if I know it, then I become magnetic to the outcome. That's a belief that I have. That's where I've seen consistent results with manifesting, wealth and career opportunities and friendships and, positive relationships. All those kinds of things are because of my story and my mindset, and removing, of course, like I said in the other videos, your subconscious blocks that you have. Do you have any subconscious blocks where you feel like if you have success, others will look down on you? Those kinds of things are really important as well to look at and evaluate. So hopefully this information was helpful. It's my intention that you have an amazing rest of your day. I appreciate you so much for everybody that has liked and subscribed to my videos and helped my channel grow. I am so thankful. I'm thankful for every video I do, and I'm so thankful for everybody that comments and says nice things. That definitely blesses me and encourages me to continually make videos. So I will see you in the next video, and thank you again for being here.